Yo, what up? It's your boy Shady C here. So, this video is going to be a little controversial. So, all I ask from y'all is if you're going to comment, watch the entire video. That's not hard to do. You can do that. Just watch the entire video. Okay, so, is true diversity a good thing? Absolutely. Now, when I talk about diversity, I'm talking about Hollywood, movies, TV shows. I believe best person for the job. Whoever blows you away during the audition process, hire that person. I don't care what race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender they are. Best person for the job gets the role. Fine with that. The problem is on both the right and the left, we've got such hypocrisy when it comes to the word diversity. Let me give you an example. Now, I don't remember all these actors' names, but I know the roles, so I'm going to tell you that. First things first, Jimmy Olsen on Supergirl. When an African-American actor was hired to play Jimmy Olsen, there was uproar on the right. And there was pleasingness on the left. They were happy. It's diversity, right? Okay. So, Batwoman comes around. And they have the character, Supergirl comes around. And they got the character of Batwoman most recently. Can't remember the name of the chick that hired to play Batwoman. But she's bisexual. I don't care what her preference is. The character of Batwoman is a lesbian. Apparently, she wasn't gay enough for the left. She wasn't gay enough for the left. Why didn't you hire a lesbian? They hired the person that was the best person for the job. Doesn't matter what she is. She could have been straight. I wouldn't care. A straight person can play gay. Gay people play straight all the time. We're getting to that too. So, the left gets mad anytime a white role goes to a person of color. The liberals get mad anytime a role goes to a white person or a white man. That's like the enemy of the left. Another instance, Aladdin's coming out next year. They hired an actress to play Jasmine. She's half Indian and half Caucasian. The left was pissed. Apparently she wasn't ethnic enough to play the role of Princess Jasmine. I don't care. Again, best person for the job. True diversity is amazing. The right and left's opinion of diversity is bullshit. It sucks. It's absolute bullshit. Gay actors play straight roles all the time. Neil Patrick Harris played Barney. And that's fine. Hell, the left even applauded it. There's a movie coming out where the main character is transgender. They hired a regular woman, can't remember the actress's name, to play the role. The left was sending her death threats, and this is a woman now. They claim to be so pro-woman. The left was sending her death threats. The left was harassing her until she backed out of the role. The opinion on diversity of both sides is bullshit. We need to reach a place in society, especially in the far left playground known as Hollywood, where we reach true diversity. True diversity is always a good thing. The right and the left's opinion of diversity, again, to reiterate, is bullshit. And what the left doesn't seem to understand is all the hypocrisy that they have. They have so much hypocrisy. Just the other day, I had a conversation with a woman in person, and she was talking about how hard it is to be a woman. How men have it so easy. And given my online, I often say men have it harder than women do, but that's not true. My actual opinion, my non-trolling opinion, is, they both have it hard. There's areas where men have it harder than women and vice versa. I said that. I think it's, the grass looks greener on the other side. Men do look at women and say, hey, women have it easier. And women look at men and say men have it easier. So I said, I think it's kind of equal, but just in different ways. She couldn't even have that. She's like, no. Men always have it easier. I said, honey, be a man and get divorced. You're behind when you get taken to the cleaners. She ain't like to hear that at all. Luckily, she didn't get violent. You know how the libtards tend to get violent when they don't like your opinion. But that's what I'm talking about. This hypocrisy on the left. I mean, the right has hypocrisy too, but it's much more prevalent on the left because you see it more. When something happens the right doesn't like, they normally tend to shut up about it. When something happens the left doesn't like, oh Lord, do you think the world's gonna end? They whine, they bitch, they complain, they throw temper tantrums, they do parades. And every time regular average Americans see this on the far left, I should say the far left, not the left, because I'm politically, for the most part, on the left. But I'm a common sense liberal. I'm not one of these far left libtards. Oh, the uproar is crazy. You wouldn't believe it. It's terrible. But anyways, like I was saying, when average Americans see this, it pushes them towards Trump. So what the left is too stupid to understand is they complain about what a terrible president Donald Trump is. And he is. I'm not saying he's a good president. He's done some things I agree with, but for the most part, he's not a good president. But what the left understands, every time they do this, they're pushing people to vote for him. Because they look at Trump and go, you know what? Trump's a buffoon. But he's not crazy. Look at this. I mean, the left put vaginas on their head. That's the common sense. But what I'm saying is, we need to get to a place where it's not even important. Just in a movie, best person for the job. Use your imagination. The person doesn't have to be exactly as the role. Think about this one. There's that one movie, Milk, that everyone liked. Everyone liked Milk. I thought it was a well-acted movie. Sean Penn played Harvey Milk. Now this happened right before the SJW stuff really kicked into high gear. Sean Penn's not gay. To my knowledge, he's not even bisexual. But he did a great job in the movie. Imagine all the movies you're robbing great experiences from when you force your opinion of diversity, not true diversity. Imagine all the moments you rob from people, from great actors, just because you believe the person has to fit the role to a T. They're acting. If they can do a convincing job at it, that's great. I just read an comment section, where people were freaking out, saying no straight person has ever played gay convincingly. I would say Sean Penn did a pretty decent job. I would say Kevin Kline in and Out did an amazing job. I would say Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek. No, that's not the one. He didn't play. He wasn't gay. Oh my gosh. Kerr Smith, I think was his name. Kerr Smith. What was the name of the role he played? Can't remember the name of the role. But he did amazing for years. When people would interview him, they'd ask him, "Are you gay or straight?" And he wouldn't give an answer. He wouldn't say what he was. And people believed he was gay because he did so good in the role. This is what I'm talking about, people. If they rebooted Dawson's Creek with a whole new cast, the left would be in an uproar. This role has to be played by a gay person because the character is gay. It's acting. How does this not make sense to the left? I don't get it. And it don't make sense with the right either when it comes to, like I said, the left is racist against white people. The right, for the most part, again, not everybody, is racist against non-white people. I don't even know if they're racist. I think they just do it to kind of like show the left how it looks. Because I knew somebody who, when the actor who's African American was cast as Jimmy Olsen, did stuff on Twitter to say, oh, this is terrible, this is horrible. And then basically said, see left, this is how you look when you do the opposite. So I don't really know if the right is as bad as the left on the reverse, on the other side of the coin. But the left, no, they will offer death threats in the name of tolerance and diversity, of course. It makes no sense. And they want to say that the right are Nazis. To me, a Nazi type thing is when you're forcing your ideology on someone else. And it seems like it's the left that does that. I don't see the right doing that too much. But just kind of wanted to give my opinion on this subject. Again, closing this out. Real diversity is amazing. It's wonderful. It's the best thing that we need in society today. The right and the left's opinion of diversity is bullshit.